Hey friend, summer so far has been nuts. It's incredible how much has been going on, but I just returned from a trip where I was filming on the same boats that were used in Pirates of the Caribbean. It was an epic client project, to say the least. And while I was on that project, I was actually fortunate enough to be testing out a new piece of gear, which I think is quickly going to become the new best friend of every mirrorless shooter out there. Okay, so what is this thing? It's an adapter that allows you to power your camera with the dummy battery using the all too common Sony L series batteries. But the really cool part is it has two extra USB ports that you can use to simultaneously power any accessory that you might have that can take power via USB. Or if I'm out on a shoot, and let's say my Ronin S runs out of power, I can plug in a USB cord and start charging my Ronin S with these all too common Sony L series batteries. And if you're not familiar with these are like the super common, super generic accessory battery that exists on the market. So a lot of monitors and different camera accessories are all powered off these batteries, which means they're widely available and they're also very affordable. So I love having dozens of these batteries because I really prefer having one power source for a lot of the different accessories I have. It kind of just simplifies the process. So it doesn't matter if I'm shooting on Panasonic, Sony, or Canon, I can use one powering source, which is these Sony L series batteries, and use it to power it. But until now, there hasn't been very flexible options for actually using that power in other ways than just a dedicated solution per camera. And that's where the Power Junkie is really unique, where you can use it to use with multiple cameras, but also use the USB ports to power everything else. So this small little piece of kit is actually going to change the way that I plan and manage my gear when I'm going out on these adventure shoots for days on end in the mountains. You might be thinking, okay, but dummy battery solutions like this have existed before and you could use a USB power bank, which is all true. And that's where this little accessory kind of just kicks things up a notch. Like, it's good already, but like what just steps it up to kind of a different level than anything that exists right now is that it can be a battery charger too. So not only does it allow you to use the power in multiple ways, but at the end of the day, when you need to charge your batteries again, you can use these tiny little adapters to start charging your batteries again, which I think every single charger, every single accessory these days should all be chargeable via USB. It's really frustrating. For instance, the Gh5, it's got a USB-C, but you can't charge over it, which is bonkers to me. So the fact that this tiny little unit lets you charge your batteries and get power out of it means I need to take like 3 less things in my bag for every battery that I have. And so in essence, I could just have a few of these in my kit, use the power from it, and then also charge the batteries at the end of the day. And that's really exciting for me. In the past, I've actually tried to make my own versions of this because I wanted it so bad. I bought adapters off the market and started drilling holes in it and soldering on new connections. Also, that way I could power multiple accessories from the single same type of battery at the same time. And obviously my solution was a little less trustworthy. Maybe janky is putting it even too nicely, and it didn't even charge the battery. So the super clean little solution from Blind Spot is a welcome addition to my kit. It's also got a lot of various creative mounting options, so you can kind of just put this thing anywhere that you would like to. The Power Junkie is currently available exclusively through Kickstarter, and so the time on the campaign is closing. If you want to see this thing get funded, or if you're interested in the product, check out the link in the description. But thankfully, the team behind this has actually done successful Kickstarters before, so they know how to bring a product to market. And it's not one of those situations where you back it and don't see the product for like years, which has definitely happened to me before. They've already built and tested the product, and it's bomb-proof. And this isn't a sponsored video. They sent me one of their units to try out, and I've sent it back to them already. And now I'm backing it on Kickstarter because I actually want these things to be made, and I'm hoping you back it too, so that way the campaign's successful and I can get my units because I want them. Thanks so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any questions. If you haven't watched the latest episode of the Slack Life series, go do that. I've been like pouring my heart into this thing, and I'd love for you to see it. That's gonna be it for now. Thanks for watching, and remember, life's better when you make stuff.